How's it going, everyone? Blue Gaming here, and in this video I'm actually going to be going over Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019, my first impressions after about 6 hours of game time between last night and barely getting in at launch, waiting for about 2 hours to actually get in, and then playing for a majority of the day today, which was a blast, October 25th. So far, the feel of this Call of Duty compared to previous entries has really grabbed my attention, and a big reason why I downloaded the beta, played the hell out of the beta, and yes, even pre-ordered the game like a sweaty tryhard. By feel, I mean how the overall game plays, the game modes, and how the gunfights play out. Looking at my channel, I obviously primarily play Battlefield. I've played Battlefield since forever, and I've also owned almost every Call of Duty game alongside my beloved Battlefield. From the OG Modern Warfare to even Black Ops 4 as the most previous entry, I've owned all of them, except for Black Ops 3. I never actually picked up Black Ops 3. And most of them never actually kept me hooked after the first hour or so of playing them. Modern Warfare 3, World War II, Advanced Warfare, and even Black Ops 4, I kind of just got a little bored with those. So that's kind of where Modern Warfare for me in 2019 is different. I feel like it's a perfect combo of pace, map knowledge, tactile and strategic gunfights, and customization. All these traits are the reasons that I love shooters in general and why I primarily stuck with the Battlefield games, because I love weapon mechanics in games, I love customization, I love map knowledge, I love being able to kind of, figure out a strategy for how I'm going to get across objectives and how I'm going to beat the other team. And to be honest, once I saw the gunsmith, I knew I needed this game. Being able to either make your setup better or worse depending on the choice you make with your attachments made the game for me. To be honest, I would have spent $60 on that alone. I realize other games, even other Call of Duties, have done this before, but this game just made it look so polished and organized, and I compared it to, till the launch of the game, to Medal of Honor Warfighter 1 and 2, which did a fantastic job of like the realistic guns, the operators, stuff like that. I loved it. But to make sure I don't ooze over the gunsmith for too long, let me break down what I liked, what I didn't like, and what I didn't care for. What I really like is the gunplay. For me, this gets a 9 out of 10. These guns feel different to each other, even in the same classes. In previous Call of Duties, for me, the assault rifles, the SMGs, and the LMGs all felt the same, just with different skins and different ammo counts. So far, after experimenting with a collection of loadouts between assault rifles, LMGs, sniper rifles, I can definitely take different approaches to games and kind of maybe specify my role for each game mode. Big thing early is the netcode issues for gunfights. This will vastly help gunfights, but for now it's not in a broken state, which is good. I'll get more into that later. The maps. I really like the maps. They get an 8 out of 10 from me, and this is currently a debatable topic, but so far there's really only one map that for me is not designed well, and that's the Piccadilly map, and that's okay. Every, shooter game has got a dud of a map. I still play the round, but I usually want to make it go as quick as possible. Hopefully the clutter of Piccadilly and chaotic nature gets better when/if I spend more time, but overall it gets a 5 out of 10 for the map. The overall map design ranges, and coming from Battlefield, I actually really like this. Some maps are in tight fighting with little to zero long distance and maybe some medium range combat here and there, where some are a solid trio of all three: close quarters, long range, and medium range combat. The game modes. Call of Duty always has solid game modes, from classic zombies to search and destroy, which is another reason why I had to pick up this game. I do absolutely love those. Having replayable and different game modes keeps the game fun, refreshing, and usually rewarding. Game mode's absolutely 10 out of 10, obviously. I'm also really liking the new game mode Cyber Attack. It brings some like Rainbow Six Siege type gameplay out in me. I don't know why. Big fan of the couple rounds that I played of that. Now let's go in what I didn't care for. The list isn't long, but stats on the game scoreboard are kind of backwards. It's got pointed out on Reddit a couple times. I noticed playing as well on TDM. It shows you kill and assists, but it doesn't show you deaths. This is a big part to know, what your KD is. And then in domination games, it'll show you kills and deaths, but not how many flags you capped. This is a simple aesthetic thing, but you know, it might be helpful for some hardcore guys out there. Plus, sometimes I like to pump my tires, seeing how many captures I got, or maybe I need to step my game up and get my KD even. And then, of course, like I pointed out earlier, the netcode, and this is all fixable. I played through the Battlefield 4 netcode issues, which were atrocious. So this isn't a new thing for me. It's not even that bad, but I know that some of my friends that I've been playing with have seen the issue of a guy being able to see them about 2 seconds quicker. And with Call of Duty gunfights, 2 seconds is quite a bit of time. So I feel like the issue is 100% fixable, probably sooner rather than later. Apparently Infinity Ward has heard the cries of my friends as well as everyone on the internet and are attempting to fix the issue sooner rather than in a couple months. So that's at least a bright spot. Overall, I've really enjoyed the time that I've had in this game. I'm really excited to get into some ground war. I've played some of the hardcore and the realism modes. Those are a lot of fun. And it's overall been a very exciting experience. It was a little bit of a shady launch, but after I got into the game and started having fun, it is an absolute blast. And the other thing that's good to know too is that it's fun alone as well as it is partying up with a bunch of people and having a good time. I feel like this entry is going to have me playing for longer than a couple of hours or maybe a couple days. I feel like I can really kind of sink my teeth into something like this. Well, anyway, guys, that's my first impressions so far. I'm going to get back into the game as soon as I'm done making this. I'm excited to keep playing it and excited to keep putting videos out on it. If you would like, hit the subscribe button if you like the video. If you really like the video, show me some love and hit the like button. I'll be putting out some more videos, hopefully more frequently here. Appreciate it.